Yo guys, and welcome back to this new stream here on the channel. And on today's video we will be discussing the Bitcoin price action since we are closing in towards our resistance target, what could be leading towards an insane move here. And on this stream, guys, I will be for sure hoping to see Bitcoin closing this one and only candle outside of the symmetrical triangle, because if we're going to see so, guys, I will be opening a live trade all together with you guys. I will be opening a live long, or I will be opening a live short if we're going to still break down here, because we want to be taking every single scenario in act here. So right now, it looks to be that we got rejected on the previous candle, but we're already increasing once again on this one hourly candle. And on today's video, I will be discussing for sure the Bitcoin price action, Ethereum price action, and of course, if you guys have some more interesting thoughts or interesting questions about certain other coins, we will be for sure discussing all these coins as well. So yeah, make sure to already smash up these likes on this video, and let's start off right away once again with Bitcoin. So yeah, we already uploaded earlier today a video here on the channel where we were, of course, explaining the reason why I do think Bitcoin is going to create a very significant move here. And it's basically, this is on the one hourly candle. So on the one hourly candles, guys, we're seeing an upward sloping supportive line getting generated, as well with a downward slope resistance line. And this is going to be a very, very interesting price target that we're going to generate, because we are right now squeezing the Bitcoin price action in towards this apex. And I can already assure you that we are going to see a breakout, because usually we tend to break out before reaching the apex. I mean, the apex is exactly still 6 hours away, but I do expect that Bitcoin is at least going to see already a breakout within the coming 2 hours here at least. So I will be for sure trying to catch this breakout live on the stream here, because I will be trying to extend the stream for sure. But if you look at the last past, let me see, the last approximately 1 day and 12 hours, you can see Bitcoin was basically almost doing nothing over here the whole weekend. So yeah, it was quite a boring weekend. But right now, we will be for sure talking about the next major move that we're going to create. Because since as well, if you look at the 4 hourly candles, guys, and we're taking a different chart in front of me, you can see that we're as well having decreasing volume. So right now my head is in front of it, but you can see over here decreasing volume as well coming in here for the 4 hourly candles. As well, if we're looking to the 4 hourly candles, we can be seeing, of course, some kind of a symmetrical triangle getting generated as well. So yeah, personally, I do expect Bitcoin to create a very, very big move anytime soon here. And I see already so much people from you guys saying here in the chat, let's go, let's start, down we go, let's see what we're going to have. And so people are saying, please do more live streams. For sure, guys, I will be trying to do so for sure. And especially, I am looking forward to a live trade, guys. I am looking forward to open a live trade all together with you guys, because I mean, I don't want to be shilling the whole stream, but I'm going to say it once here, but we have been absolutely crushing the market here in these past 2 weeks here. These past 2 weeks, I have maybe a success ratio with my trades of 80% here, and it's going to be absolutely very, very important to see where Bitcoin is heading towards on this trade. And of course, you guys know that I'm trying to share the most amount of these things here with you guys as well on our Twitter page. I'm currently in no position, and on no account I'm in no position, because I took profits lately, and as well I had opened the short a little bit here, but right now I was just sitting on the sidelines waiting for the next move to get created, because I mean, I don't care to not trade for 3 days or so. I'm just waiting for the opportunities. You don't want to be always in a trade. You don't necessarily have to be always in a trade. You just wait, because if you're just going to wait, the opportunities will come towards you anytime soon here. So yeah, looking forward towards this run right now. I mean, it's only approximately $80 increasement to reach resist target once again here. So let's see if we're going to reach it. So let me see what you guys are thinking here. Nicole as well here. Amazing that you're tuning in once again here. And make sure to as well vote on the community post right now here in the live chat. I'm saying here, is Bitcoin bottomed out at the 30K here? Pretty interesting what you guys currently think of it. I do personally expect Bitcoin to already be bottomed out here on the 30K here, but I will be going into that in a second here. So yeah, before going into these lower time frames here, I will be discussing one very important thing that I don't hear anyone talking about. I want to be discussing a very important thing that I hear no one talking about. And this is already a thing that I think you want to be paying attention to the whole day here. You want to be looking to the chart the whole day, because I am currently seeing that Bitcoin is going to create amazing big move here. And Bitcoin is going to create a move that is going to shock us all. And this move will be probably surprising you. And to be first of all clear, it can be for sure a move to either direction, but personally, I am anticipating a move towards the upside. And I will be right now explaining why I do expect that Bitcoin will be creating an insane move towards the upside. So listen up, guys. Worst goes, listen up. So you can see on the chart, we have been clearly starting a downtrend. This is, of course, for sure a thing that we already know altogether. We have been starting a downtrend over here. And since this downtrend, of course, Bitcoin has been just starting to move down here. And we have been starting to set lower lows, lower highs. But what I want to be doing right now here is looking for weaknesses in this downtrend and look for a trend reversal. And once I'm seeing a trend reversal, I want to be, of course, on the early parts here. You want to be entering on this stage, right? Not on the top here. So what I right now am seeing here is, first of all, decreasing volume on the daily candle. Decreasing volume signifying that Bitcoin is going to create a big move here anytime soon here. Always once the volume is decreasing, it just shows us sideways action in the price chart, but together it will be signifying a major move getting created here anytime soon here. So what we know here right now is the volume is decreasing, so major move will be coming anytime soon here. As well, what we're right now seeing here for Bitcoin on the daily candles is this, guys, to be very clear, you can see it right now here as well, is of course a higher low structure and just a higher low structure on the RSI, of course lower low structure on the Bitcoin chart, bullish divergences playing out on the RSI as well here, giving us a signal that the market can be potentially reversing anytime soon here. And a bullish divergence on the daily is a very significant divergence, and you definitely want to be paying attention to it. And for sure, at least I will be as well doing so. So that, of course, bullish divergence on the RSI, downwards lower volume here, and as well, if we're looking to the MACD, and guys, let me know what you guys think of the MACD real quickly in the chat here, because I'm reading it, and we'll be going into the resistance zones here, because some people right now asking me, show me the resistance zones for the breakout for Bitcoin. We'll be going into it in a second. Give me a moment, and we'll be giving you guys all the exact details. As well, if we'll be opening a trade, and if we're seeing a breakout, I will be saying all the details right now live in the stream, where I will be opening my position. Of course, I will be trading it on Bybit, so maybe the digits are a little bit different if you're on a different exchange here. But that's the thing that we will be going into a second. And for sure, I'm always keeping my eyes out on the Bitcoin chart. If I'm seeing an important move here or an important pump, I will be paying attention for sure. But let me finish up my thoughts here about the daily candles here, why I do think you want to be paying attention to. Because first, I want to give you my thoughts about the bigger term here. And you see as well here a bullish divergence here on the MACD, higher low getting created here, lower low in the price chart, giving us a bullish divergence. As well, giving us a signal that the trend is just going to reverse. It's just giving us a signal, okay, the trend reversals here, we can be looking for potential higher prices getting reached here. And it's just making me feel excited because, once again, I hear no one talking about it on YouTube. No one talks about it. And I do think that you rather want to be buying on the lows. You want to be buying into the downtrend here, where we are sitting on, of course, on the extreme low stages here. And you can be buying up some very cheap Bitcoin. And I do believe that Bitcoin is still going to set a new all-time high here this year. Whether you agree with me or you don't agree, we have to just wait and see, because everyone has their own opinion, but right now I'm seeing clearly a lot of signals on the daily candles that we're going to reverse anytime soon here. So let me go back into the 1 hourly candles here. And let me go back into this chart where we have to be discussing, of course, the Ethereum valuations, Bitcoin valuation. Guys, there are some things that we have to be looking out for. Maybe potentially we can be creating some bearish divergence from this high, but I don't really anticipate to see that getting created here, because if we are going to see a breakout, guys, I do expect, of course, Bitcoin to move up very significantly, and this is going to be an amazing trade here, because as well, to give you guys real quickly a price target, I do think it's very important to look at the price target as well here. It can be an approximately 8% move, guys, to be very honest. Very beautiful move that we can be creating here. As well on the 1 hourly candles. I like to trade on the 1 hourly candles because you can be just opening a fast trade. You can be just closing it very quickly once again here. It's just going to give you a lot of opportunities. You can see it's right now increasing. I will be opening my order. I don't know how big my trade will be here. I do think something around the 60K here, because I do think it's a very significant one, and I will be for sure riding it in a good way here. And I mean, I'm looking forward to, of course, trade this all together. And I've been not doing a live trade for such a long time here. I just can't wait to see what we're going to do here. So, IMMINENT being really quiet when Rover starts to be live. That's pretty funny, bro. So yeah, you can see we can be looking for an insane increase in the valuation if we're going to see a breakout with an approximately 6.5% increasement here. It's going to be a very significant breakout. My price target personally will be the 35.9K here. And let me reevaluate it a little bit here, because guys, I've been already doing it. Because if I'm zooming out here, and I've been already doing it in the previous upload here, but I do think that people want to be paying attention to this specific structure that we're right now seeing here. I'm sorry, I mean this differently. Let me see, like this. I want to be setting it up, so you can see. I don't want to be, of course, discussing some things where people have to be paying attention to. I was, of course, already anticipating. I was anticipating. I thought it was more likely to see Bitcoin break it towards the upside rather than towards the downside. And the reason for this significant symmetrical triangle, why I do expect that Bitcoin was already going to move towards the upside, is basically because of the volume support. I'm looking a lot to volume support because I think it is showing a significance. As well, if we're looking back to the past, volume support is just a very important supportive target or a line that you have to be looking at to see, of course, whether there are levels where you can be potentially buying your Bitcoin or sell your Bitcoin. So you can see right now here, the red line here is the most amount of volume traded in this specific range here over here. And you can see right now that we have been bouncing off from this level several times, of course, as resistance, as support. And right now, it is trading below us. So we have a very strong level of volume support. Like I told you, volume support is extremely strong below us. So will it be easy to break down? I don't think so. I think there will be a lot of support if we're going to continue down here. And right now, we're already knocking on the top side here. And since we're right now already knocking on the top side here, it will be very likely as well to see a break it towards the upside. The more times you're going to knock on a certain door, guys, the more likely it will be that we're going to break it as well here. And quickly, I want to be saying something, guys. I see we're right now watching with 550 guys here, or boys and girls, of course. We're watching with 550 viewers. Make sure to smash up these likes right now here. Since we're only 7 likes away before reaching 100 likes here, it would be truly amazing if you can reach right now here, guys. Only taking a few seconds of your time here. And of course, if we're going to maybe reach a very cool target, we can be doing something special. But Bitcoin is pushing up right now, guys. To be very honest, Bitcoin is pushing up and we are moving up ever so slightly. So I can't wait to open my trade here, of course. But in order for me to open this trade, guys, I want to be saying something very important. I have to be waiting for the 1 hourly candle close. I will be not opening my trade earlier then, of course, this 1 hourly close, because we can be creating all these wicks on the top side and we can be seeing a lot of fake outs. And I see a lot of questions for Ethereum right now coming in towards the chat as well. Give me a moment. On this stream, we will be for sure discussing Ethereum, since I'm, of course, one of the most biggest bulls on Ethereum, especially if we're talking for the coming 6 months here. And I can't wait to see what we're going to have for that one. So yeah, Bitcoin on the verge of it breaking out here. But yeah, just like I told you before, you have to be waiting for the 1 hourly candle close in order to confirm the breakout, and in order to, of course, open your position as well here, because I will be not opening my position on a candle that has not been closing yet. So yeah, looking forward towards that one. But in the meantime, guys, let me go into Ethereum and let me discuss some very important thoughts here about it. So first of all, let me start off discussing the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation before really going in towards the US dollar valuation. On the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation, we are seeing very interesting things here. So first of all, I was taking an approach here from the previous high over here. We have been forming, of course, this resist line on the top side. And since breaking this resist line, we have been successfully testing this level 2 times already as very significant support on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair. And right now, the top side as well here, resistance. And we are just generating another symmetrical triangle here on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair on the daily candles. And to be first of all clear, is it likely to break out towards the upside of this triangle? Yes. Why is it? Because the trend based towards the upside, we are creating a symmetrical triangle from a move towards the upside. A continuation towards the upside is extremely likely, and I should be for sure keeping it as your main scenario. So what can you be doing in the meantime? You can be, of course, accumulating. As long as we're trading in this triangle, I will be accumulating more and more Ethereums. And of course, if we're going to see our price target getting reached here, I will be slowly maybe taking some profits. But for sure, I do expect that Ethereum in the end of the day will be breaking out towards the upside, since it is a continuation pattern. But what are the good levels to accumulate some Ethereum compared to Bitcoin yet? So yeah, we could have seen Bitcoin cooling off for a second lately. Ethereum right away falling as well here. So you can see right now it corrected. It was breaking through this critical level of resistance over here inside the triangle. You can see it over here. Resistance over here. Support over here. Support over here. Support over here. Resistance. And we did not even find support on this candle, since we were, of course, correcting very quickly towards the downside. Right now, I want to be looking at the next supportive target where you can be, of course, find some very good support on for the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. I do expect, of course, the range is around the 6% here of Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation to see probably a little bit of a bounce already coming in here, since the level has been providing us as well several times some support here. As well, you can see the volume definitely decreasing here. So yeah, looking forward towards this breakout here. But in the meantime, I will be just accumulating the most amount of my Ethereum. So what are we having right now? Let me start off my Ethereum thoughts here on the 4 hourly candles before really going in depth about it and before really going further in towards it. So the main thing that you should be looking at here is right away, previous resistance. Previous resistance, you want to be, of course, it's very easy. I mean, trading has to be that hard at all. You just want to be looking at very significant levels where we have been, of course, correcting and finding support on several times here. And you can see right on the left side, we found resistance several times here around this level. And it's very likely to find support of it and, of course, increase in valuation over here. And this was also a trade that we took here on this channel. We have been announcing this perfectly on the channel as well here. But this is already a while ago here. But right now, I want to be looking, of course, what Ethereum is going to do on this moment. I don't care what it did in the past right now. I want to be seeing what it's going to do right now here. So I will be using some tools since we have been not seeing a retest of this level where I was waiting for, because I have my limit orders set on this level for Ethereum to, of course, accumulate a position over there. But as long as we're not going to reach it, I will be not accumulating my position because I am not in a hurry. And I do know that there are enough opportunities to trade Ethereum or Bitcoin anytime. But guys, while seeing this, while seeing, of course, Ethereum, while discussing Ethereum, I'm seeing Bitcoin pushing up once again. And this is a thing that I can't ignore. I do want to be discussing Bitcoin as well here. I see everyone talking about it. What price are you opening your trade? 34.4K? No, bro. I will be opening my trade on the retest of this significant symmetrical triangle. So I will be opening it on the breakout here. We have been seeing several times a lot of rejections from it, and I will be just waiting till we're going to close this one hourly candle. And if we're going to see so, I will be using a low-risk strategy with higher returns. And my low-risk strategy, and let me make this green real quickly to, of course, make it a little bit more clear for everyone. My low-risk strategy will be, let me remove this line over here. It doesn't want to go away. So my low-risk strategy will basically be here is that we're going to close the 1 hourly candle. And you're just going to enter on the retest because this is literally the lowest risk what you can potentially get with the highest return rate. So you're taking a low risk for a high reward setup. And that is basically how you should be trading. A lot of people can't handle their emotions. A lot of people can't handle their emotion, so they're already opening their trade right now. And they are going to get wrecked because we can get a wick over here. We can create a wick anytime. And you only want to be opening trades once you're having a low risk setup, or you can be taking a little bit more risk, but then the potential reward has to be as well extremely big because otherwise it doesn't worth it. So as well for all the people that are wondering, you can be as well signing up right now with Bybit here in the link in the description. Would be amazing if you're going to do so if you want to be supporting the channel, of course. You can as well get up to $2,000 deposit bonus. And of course, if you're going to do so, you're going to absolutely crush the market as well here because we are going to take this trade all together. And I mean, the ditches are a little bit, the numbers are a little bit different on different exchanges. So yeah, I should also highly suggest watching to this triangle yourself as well here to open your trade on your own chart here because maybe you're taking a trade on Binance. I don't know where you're taking it, but over there, the numbers are probably a little bit different. So my setup won't be completely correct here. So yeah, looking forward towards it, guys. We'll be for sure keep my eyes out on it, but we have to be waiting for that 1 hourly candle close once again, guys. And once again, watching with almost 600 people, 700 people, I mean, make sure to smash up that button and make it blue. Make it blue for once, guys. Make it blue for this trade setup that we are going to give to you guys. It would be amazing if we can take this live trade here. Of course, if we're going to create a wick, if we're not breaking out, I can't do it. So I can't promise you anything. It's really up to Bitcoin, so you can't blame me. So let me go further into Ethereum once again here. Well, you are, of course, smashing up this like button. So we have been not seeing the retest. What is, of course, not providing me an entry R target. And, excuse me, since I'm not getting an entry target yet here, I will be waiting on the sidelines to see maybe if Ethereum is going to generate a next move here. So if I'm going to the 1 hourly candles, guys, I am seeing some very interesting things. So first of all, I'm seeing an upper sloping support line getting generated here. So upper sloping support line getting generated. If I'm enabling the RSI, you can see the RSI is also going up here as well. If I'm enabling the MACD here, you can see the MACD is as well setting higher lows. So yeah, it's looking general speaking, it is looking quite healthy and nothing special is really playing out right now on the momentum indicators. But if I'm looking towards a significant resistance line, and let me go into a different chart here because I think I already set it up over here. You can see over here we're forming as well some kind of a triangle over here, what could be as well lead for a breakout on Ethereum. But mainly what I will be looking at is, of course, the breakout on Bitcoin, because as soon as Bitcoin is going to bump up here, it is going to be Ethereum that is going to follow. And sometimes you have these times when Ethereum is leading the way. Once Ethereum is breaking out of a significant pattern, it will be Ethereum that will be dragging Bitcoin along with it. But today, since Ethereum has been showing us a little bit of a weakness for the past 7 days approximately, I do want to be, of course, approaching Bitcoin as our main asset, and I will be not taking a lot of trades on Ethereum right now here. If I'm seeing the moment when I will be trading more Ethereum once again here is basically as soon as we're in an uptrend on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. So it's very easy to identify uptrends here. And when I only trade Ethereum, I only trade it once it is in an uptrend compared to Bitcoin, because I trade with trends. I don't trade against the trends. No, I trade with the trend. And I do think it's very important to determine, like, okay, I want to be trading Ethereum right now here, but I mean, it is losing valuation compared to Bitcoin. So you were better off with trading your Bitcoins. Right now, for instance, over here, I mean, it doesn't matter. Even on the top, of course, you missed out. But, I mean, you have a lot of opportunities. As long as we're in an uptrend, I will be taking more trades on the Ethereum, because Ethereum can be potentially, first of all, lead the way, and it will give you better returns. But right now, it doesn't necessarily look like Ethereum is going to be the leader in this current market move. So, I see, once again, Edgar tuning in here as well. Finally back live. Absolutely amazing here. The line is wrong. Go on TradingView. I mean... what do you mean? Or talk about Ethereum. I mean, the point here is everyone draws the triangles differently, and I think I'm seeing right now the most amount of significance. And everyone has their own style of drawing. Yeah, mine still has been pretty successful. So I will be for sure keeping my my strategy like this here, and it will be remaining it as well, like so. So I will be not adjusting anything about it. So as well, last time we were seeing, of course, a very significant symmetrical triangle creating over here, together with the bearish divergence, broke down, perfect price target getting reached here, and right now we're seeing the next one getting created over here. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we're going to have for sure. But yeah, I can see already, you want to be prepared for it, because yeah, if you foam it in, if you are having your emotions attached to this asset, you could have seen, if you opened your trade already, you got wrecked, because it's already decreasing. You want to be waiting for the 1 yearly candle, guys. Come on, you guys know it. I know you guys are better, and I probably think 95% of you guys know how to trade here, and 95% of you guys know to not open a trade once seeing, of course, before seeing a confirmation coming in here. So yeah, Ethereum, of course, this is not the most beautiful triangle, to be very honest, but it is definitely creating one here. It's downward slope resistance line, upward sloping support line, can be resulting in, of course, a very significant move here. As well, a thing that we have been discussing quite a lot here on this channel is, of course, the rising wedge here on the Ethereum valuation. And guys, this one was also exactly like predicted, of course. I mean, I took profits on my long position that I opened literally on the $1,720 US over here. I took profits over here exactly. I mean, we have been exactly calling the stop here once again. And how did I did so? I did it because of all kinds of reversal signals on the MACD, on the RSI. And there is where I opened my short and closed my long, and of course moved the market towards the downside. Unfortunately, I already took profits around the $2,000 US. I mean, I wish I did a little bit of a better job here. But I mean, I was asleep and I said I'd take profit, and I'm very glad that I still took some very good profits here. And guys, by the way, it would be amazing if you're right now as well going to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you're right now watching this channel for the first time, or if you haven't already subscribed here, make sure to do so, since we're bringing out these updates every single day here. And it would be just very cool if you're going to hit that subscribe button, because then you're going to be part of the community as well here. And you have to know, we're just getting started here, and the market is as well just getting started. And for everyone who's right now watching, I think you're doing a very good job here, because usually not a lot of people are paying attention to the charts while we were sitting on these lower stages. And you, every single one who's right now watching here, you are doing a great job here, because you are interested in Bitcoin while we're going lower. You are interested in Bitcoin while we're going lower, and that is going to make you profitable, because not everyone has that mindset. And probably, if we get set to 60K, there may be 2,000 live viewers, and they're all saying, well, should I buy Bitcoin right now? Because that is a question that you get the whole time. And that's probably going to play out once again here. So yeah, a big shout out to everyone who's right now watching here. Damn, I actually bought into Ethereum. Was it bad, Crypto Rover? I mean, Stelios. It is not bad to buy an Ethereum right now. I mean, the only thing that I'm saying here, I'm personally accumulating more Ethereum than Bitcoin at this moment, because if you're decreasing in valuation for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, you want to be accumulating. If you're increasing, you want to be thinking of taking profits. So yeah, the market of Ethereum compared to Bitcoin moving down here, but I was already explaining it earlier into this stream here. I mean, this is going to be a breakout here on the symmetrical triangle, what will be resulting in way higher price target getting reached here towards the upside. So do I think it's a bad job that you accumulated a lot of Ethereum, or some Ethereum around these stages? No, not at all. I'm doing the same. I'm stacking up on Ethereum, especially, like, guys, I don't know if you already know it, but I do think that I do think a lot of you guys probably already know it here. But I was doing lately a tweet here about it, and I was talking about this here, guys. So I was doing a tweet here. Ethereum's London upgrade will be deployed on the Yokos of 4th. The upgrade will see some transaction fees burned, which will be having an effect on the total supply of Ethereum over time. This is great news since there were some expectations that this could be that we could have maybe been seeing a delay. So Ethereum's London update is coming out here. Do I think it's a bad time to buy Ethereum right now? Not at all. Even though if Bitcoin, of course, it would be better if Bitcoin is going to cool off or if Bitcoin is going to increase the valuation, because that will be helping us for sure to even push prices higher for Ethereum. But the London upgrade, will be massive for all the Ethereum holders. We are going to see Ethereum becoming a deflationary token. And over time, there is going to be less and less Ethereum in circulation, what will be resulting, of course, in way higher prices. And you have to know, the whole DeFi ecosystem is built on Ethereum. And look at this. Look at this. This is the Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. So Rep Bitcoin, like Rep Bitcoin. So Rep Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. And basically where Rep Bitcoin is used for is mainly DeFi. So what are we seeing right here? We're seeing Bitcoin on Ethereum, aka DeFi on Ethereum, growing massively. Decentralized finance. People are not paying attention. And talking about decentralized finance, you know this coin, what I've been talking about a lot here on the channel, it has been pumping up so significantly the last couple weeks here. It's approximately 100% increasement in maybe 3 weeks time. This coin has been absolutely crushing it for sure. Yield app, and this is also a DeFi banking coin. It's decentralized finance. I like this coin because I'm into decentralized finance. I'm into new changes. I am into startup companies that can give me very good returns. And I will be already saying it, I'm usually invested in this coin. And I can't wait to see where this is heading towards, because I personally do believe that I can see, of course, still a 10x from this point here. And I'm holding bags of this coin. I'm holding bags. And right now, only a 50 million market capitalization. They recently announced an update here as well that they will be accepting Bitcoins to gain your rewards on. I don't know if you know already what it is here, but I mean, guys, you know you have a bank account, right? On your bank account, you can get maybe a negative 1% interest rate. And who is going to do that? Who is going to save on their bank account? But I am personally saving on my Yield app account. And I'm saving in Ethereum and Bitcoin, USDT, USDC, and YLD. I'm having all these assets in my account here on Yield app, and I'm getting on all my Ethereum 17.5% interest returns every single year. And on my Bitcoin, it will be 12%. So I'm basically doing nothing and still gaining interest. I mean, what is better than that? Come on, guys. I mean, I think it's very important to generate passive income, and I've been warning a lot of people about it. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you do like it. But yeah, it's just very important to look at here. So yeah, Bitcoin is still getting rejected here over here. Guys, let me know if you have some questions here. One Ethereum gang, let's go. What about the CME futures? Nothing special, right? About the CME futures. Let me see what the chart is saying. We have still a gap towards the upside, guys, to be honest. I mean, personally, let me know what you guys think about it. By the way, I see right now the poll, the community poll here. 62% is saying Bitcoin bottomed out. So that's quite exciting that you guys are all saying that. I mean, I have to agree with the majority of the people because I really think so. But yeah, you can see over here, we have still a CME gap on the 34.3K towards the 34.5K. Do I look at CME gaps? No, I don't look at it. Why not here? Because I don't think it's significant. It's a myth, CME gaps, and CME gaps tend to get filled always. But we have some more CME gaps around the 61K, but we also have a CME gap around the 9.7K. What I personally don't think will be ever filled again. So no, I don't think. Yeah, you can be approaching it. Usually it gets filled. Usually it tends to get filled indeed. But no, I'm not basing my trades on the CME gaps, to be honest, because otherwise I should be shorting towards the 9.7K, what will be for sure not ever happening in Bitcoin. So yeah, that's basically the thoughts about the CME gap. So yeah, Bitcoin still doing nothing very interesting, to be very honest. Still trading against this resist line here. Not a lot of special moves that it made yet here, not yet at least. So let me see. Already 30 minutes live, guys. Let's go. Is Yield app on Binance? I mean, it's not on Binance, but I do know that they're talking with Binance, and of course, this coin is like an early startup, and you can be buying into it early on, and that's what I'm doing here. They already have talks with Binance, I know, but they're not listed on it yet here. But I bought it on Uniswap here, So yeah, you can do whatever you prefer, of course, whatever suits you. But I should just check out markets to see where you can be buying in towards it. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Someone is saying, I don't understand the CME gaps. I mean, CME gaps are basically gaps that you're getting trade here if the Bitcoin surges over a weekend. So in the weekends, CME doesn't trade. So let's say Bitcoin is closing on the 33.7K here. And in the weekend, we pump up towards the 34K. We have a gap of $300 between the 37.7K towards the 38K. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying. So basically, once in the weekend, Bitcoin is 24/7 market here, but CME closes on the Friday. Let's say this is Friday. Let's say this is Friday over here. And the prices still surge up here on the weekend. And this is Monday. We have a CME gap between these levels over here. So, yeah, it's nothing special here. And that's basically the explanation. Someone has asked me, what's the best platform to trade on? I mean, it's really up to personal preference what you think is the best platform to trade on. I mean, it's really up to personal preference. Yeah, for sure. I mean, personally, I'm using Bybit all the time here because I know it's a reliable platform. They also have the most liquidity here in the crypto market. So yeah, your trades are getting activated right away here. If you're marketing into a good order. You're not getting set up way higher. The fees are nice. The interface is very nice. I think that's very important. So yeah, it's basically Bybit, and it's nothing for promotional or so. It's really personal preference. So I mean, yeah, I also used to trade a lot of Femex. I sometimes do a Femex. I think Femex is also pretty nice here. But if I really have to choose, it really goes out to Bybit here, for sure. As well, guys, one thing that I want to be asking for you guys, for all Duyons who are right now watching here, make sure to follow me on Twitter at RoverCRC, since we're literally one follower away before reaching the 8,300 followers. So it will be amazing if we can reach it today. Bitcoin starts to move up also a little bit there. Hopefully, we can still see a Bitcoin breakout here in the coming 30 minutes, because I'm personally really looking forward towards opening a trade. So in the meantime, let me see if I can discuss another coin. I see someone saying XRP is the chosen one. I'm holding a lot of XRP. I like XRP for sure because I do think it can give us very good returns. So let me go a little bit into ADA. Before, of course, going back on Bitcoin and see, of course, the breakout. We'll be for sure monitoring where the market is moving towards. But let me go into Cardano to see if we're having some special things are now unfolding on the chart. So it has been starting to move up ever so slightly, corrected also ever so slightly. Yeah, basically not a lot of interesting things playing out right now. So yeah, you can see over here this previous level of resistance here. You can see resistance, flipped into support. Right now we're trading below it once again since we're not holding on to this level. You can be maybe potentially look for an upper support line getting generated over here. But not a lot of special things, to be honest, playing out right now. Unless, I mean, I'm not saying not a lot of special things playing out here, but I am seeing right now a resistance line towards the downside getting generated. So the resistance line towards the downside looks quite interesting, since we as well have been starting to set maybe this higher low structure as well. What can be for sure resulting in maybe some kind of a symmetrical triangle from here on or from here on. It depends on how you're going to approach it. But for sure, it can be, of course, leading towards a new apex getting reached here. But one thing what will be important is, of course, see a bounce towards the upside from here on getting generated. If we're going to see so, we're confirming once again a higher low. And as long as you're setting higher lows, I want to be remaining pretty bullish because, yeah, you want to be trading the trend. And for now on, it looks to be that Cardano has been setting higher low, higher low, higher low. So can't wait to see how this will be ending. But we have to be for sure to clear some resistance ahead of us. Orange box of previous major resistance. And this downward slope resistance line can be maybe spell some trouble here on this chart. As well, I want to be doing this real quickly. I want to be talking about the volume range here. You can see over here. The volume range is very important to look at. You can see right away the significance of the volume range coming in here. I do look more and more frequently towards this chart lately because it has been booking me as well a lot of success. So Bitcoin flipping the scanner into the red again. You can just see the significance of the resistance line, guys. You have to know it. So you can see over here. A lot of resistance got found over here. A lot of resistance, a lot of support got found. A lot of support as well got here found. I mean, yeah, generally speaking, $1.20. Very good accumulation level. Most amount of volume support. So, yeah, if we're going to see a decrease for Cardano towards the $1.20, I should not hesitate. And I'm personally already not hesitating about buying up Cardano. I mean, I'm a huge lover of Cardano. So I can't wait to see what we're going to have here. So it has been consolidating as well. Very, very boring. But it has been consolidating for quite a while right now. on the Cardano compared to Ethereum pair. We have been seeing a breakout of the falling wedge, increase in valuation. Personally, price target is still standing higher. Still anticipating to reach this target. I'm still holding on to my Cardano. I'm not looking to sell it. I'm holding a bunch of it. Yeah, looking forward towards what we're going to go towards. Someone is saying, show your portfolio. I could for sure do a portfolio video once a day here, but right now I will be not doing it, but I will be for sure thinking about it. Still as well working on a video, especially about scalp trading, to see how profitable it was here. Literally approximately 3 days ago here, I was with 4 other friends and we were scalp trading on a certain strategy the whole day here. And do you guys want to be knowing what strategy I was using? Because I can use this strategy right now as well on higher time frames. What has been, of course, a very profitable strategy as well here. So let me see if I'm already enabled this one here. Let me enable an indicator. What can tell us some more about where Bitcoin is potentially heading towards. So yeah, let me see. Let me disable this real quickly. The blue line in the middle. And let me make these lines a little bit more thicker. This is basically the indicator, the TMA with the OSMA here. So the TMA is basically a very basic indicator, guys, and it can be, of course, giving you very good returns either on the lower time frame, like the 1 minute time frame where I'm scalp trading on, or it can even give you very good returns on the higher time frames. And let me explain real quickly how this works. You're seeing a green line and a red line. Basically, if Bitcoin is trading below the green line, you want to be opening your long. If we're trading above the red line, you want to be looking for short. And of course, or potential take profit, whatever you want to be doing so. So yeah, I mean, you could have done it here. We were overvalued, you go short. As well, you want to be using some more indicators. So for instance, you can be using the MACD here. So let me enable the MACD. And let me enable the fast length here to 1. Let me disable the histogram. And right now, we're seeing crossovers getting started all over the time here. And if we're seeing, of course, Bitcoin trading below these ranges over here, together with a crossover like you were seeing over here, this will be your accumulation zone. This will be your accumulation zone. And this is approximately, if we're doing it like, let's say on the 4 minute or so, or 1 minute, this has a win ratio of 8 out of 10 here, guys. This is an 8 out of 10 win ratio. Like here, you would have opened your short. I will be just explaining real quickly about scalp trading on my lower time frames. I mean, if you're not interested in it, let me know here. But I mean, I just want to be attending this. I mean, I can see on the 1 minute, Bitcoin a little bit overvalued. So you're seeing over here, you don't want to be doing nothing here. You don't want to be doing nothing, but you see a bearish crossover coming in here on the MACD. You open your short. You do a setup of a maximum 0.3% returns. You already close your short again, and you will be waiting, and you will be going out of it. And you will be looking for the next trade here. So you can do this the whole time here. Like over here, once you're getting a bearish signal here, you can be opening a short here, and you have a maximum loss of 0.3% or so. So yeah, pretty interesting strategy. We'll be for sure keep you guys up to date. And people ask me, what are these two lines called? It's the TMA. The TMA. It's just a built-in indicator. But the fact here is, guys, that we can be as well use this indicator on higher time frames. For instance, let's use the 50 minutes, and on the 50 minute we're trading against this line as well here, getting rejected, but not overvalued yet here. And you don't want to be knowing, we can be staying overvalued for quite a time here. That is for sure possible, but usually it's just a an 8 out of 10 return ratio on this specific one. So yeah, we're seeing a bearish crossover running getting created. Maybe we're going to see some more legs towards the downside getting created here. But I do want to be, of course, I do want to be telling this to you guys, because I do think it's quite an interesting indicator which you can be looking at. And of course, what can be maybe help you to become even more profitable. Because personally, how I am approaching my trades here, I'm approaching my trades always like, okay, I want to be opening a trade. I'm seeing this and this. But what are the other indicators telling me? So let me as well, by the way, going to the MACD here, maybe we're seeing some divergence playing out right now here. And if we're seeing some very interesting divergence playing out here, we can be potentially even talk about a potential market reversal, or maybe a potential different thing that we're seeing here. What could be helping us to confirm even our thoughts that we're going to break towards the upside, or maybe to confirm our thoughts if we're going to see a break down here. So if I'm talking about the 50 minute here, I'm seeing some bearish swings here. So first bearish swing, I'm seeing only one bearish swing here. What I'm seeing over here is a higher high getting created here, lower high on the MACD, signifying a bearish divergence here. I mean, we are already seeing some red candles coming in here, so I do expect this is already it here, because on the 50 minute, guys, you have to notice, it are usually not very significant pullbacks. So Right now, what you can see, of course, is a higher low structure together with a higher high structure, looking like a very healthy trend here. You're just setting a higher low in the price chart and a higher high, and higher low as well on the MACD, and a higher high on the MACD and a higher high on the price chart is looking healthy. Do expect the trend to last there. I'm not seeing a trend reversal signal yet here. So, of course, if the trend will be lasting, we will be for sure seeing some more moves towards the upside getting created, what will be beneficial for us all. Someone is asking me TMA. Yeah, TMA, that's it. Someone is asking as well, do you see Bitcoin trading on 200K on this market cycle? My personal target is 130K here. Maybe people disagree with me. But I already set up my target 2 years ago, and I will be not adjusting it from now on. Maybe I will be at least taking very good profits around the level. And of course, if we're going to increase the valuation, it's just a good job here. I'm just glad and I'm very happy, and I will be looking on towards making more gains here. But for sure, the strategy is not, the strategy is not to make gains here. Of course, it is partially making gains here, but in the end of the day, I will be not selling all my Bitcoins because I love Bitcoin. I want to be holding Bitcoin, and I'm buying Bitcoins not to sell it. I'm buying Bitcoins to hedge against the euro, against the dollar. So, yeah, for sure. Let's see how I will be how it will be all reacting. But yeah, looking forward towards it. Rename the indicator for us once again here. So I will be saying it in the chat, guys. DMA plus. I just put it in the chat here for all the people that are interested in the indicator. And by the way, make sure to smash those likes, guys. Will be amazing if we can do so. Right now, Bitcoin moving down. Bitcoin is once again not doing very interesting things here. Still creating a minor wick on the top side. Still waiting for the breakout. Because if we're going to see the breakout, I do really want to be opening that trade live, like you probably already know here, like you can see on my face. But for sure, let's say it's going to take another 2 hours. I will be probably as well just do it here on my Twitter page, and I will be for sure keep you guys up to date over there. So yeah, I can't really wait about that one. Let me see if there are some very interesting articles maybe coming up right here. You can see over here, pretty interesting article. Option traders aim for 100K Bitcoin by the end of 2021 here. Is there a chance? Personally, yes, I do think so. And what you can see right now is that the option calls here, so the whales, the big players, are pulling option calls on the 100K, even the 125 and even the 200K. Look at how much interest is placed on the 200K. Absolutely insane here. So yeah, there are quite a lot of options getting placed here on these high levels. 3.5K Bitcoin, quite a lot here. Let me do a calculation real quickly. Let me see. 500 times this. There's an approximately 122 million call here for only the 100K. So yeah, looking forward towards that one. I definitely think we can be potentially reach it. And of course, if the whales here, if the option callers think that we're going to reach it, it can be potentially as well playing out here. So let me see. What is this telling us? So yeah. They're really thinking that we're going to reach it. Expires in 174 days already. So yeah, looking forward towards it. Really looking forward towards it. I think we are going to make a very nice one, and it's going to be quite an interesting one here. 100K is still in the play according to the option market, and that is very important. The option market thinks that we can reach 100K, then we can reach it, because if the whales, if the big players want something, they will be for sure doing their best to push prices up here. They will be doing their best to squeeze these shorts. They will be trying to squeeze these shorts, guys. And yeah, can't wait. People call Bitcoin getting to 20K. People say Bitcoin bull market is over, but we're just getting started. And maybe you don't like the fact that the bigger players are in the background setting big option calls for 100K by the end of the year. Well, you are only reading with your glasses towards your local news article where they are saying that Bitcoin is going to zero whatsoever. Or if you're only looking to the death cross, like these indicators are not even valid anymore. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we're going to have here. For sure, it's going to be a very interesting time that we're going to go through all together. And yeah, it would be amazing if you're going to subscribe to the channel right now here, because then we can be going through this journey all together here in the coming days, in the coming period. So yeah, looking forward to it. Bybit requires KYC right now. Is that a problem? Yeah, of course, if Bybit requires KYC and you can't provide it, maybe you should be looking at Femex. Femex is as well linked in the description here. So will be amazing. Crypto Rover, do you like Crypto.com? Is that a question? I think they are marketing it very well here. And Crypto.com, I'm staking this coin. I'm staking this token. I'm sorry, quite a lot. Personally, do really like it. I personally own quite a lot of Crypto.com as well here. Even though we have been decreasing here, I've been still buying up here every single time here because I don't have a short-term vision. I see Crypto.com as a company that will be massive. We already know it. Formula One, they are official partner of Formula One. It is insane what they're doing with their marketing strategy. They are bringing crypto towards the next level. They are bringing crypto towards the next level. They have 10 million users. They are growing last year with an approximately 7 million or 8 million in the past, maybe 100 and 200 days or so. They have been growing massively. In terms of percentages, Crypto.com is is the fastest growing cryptocurrency exchange. We know Binance has their coin. Crypto.com also launched their mainnet approximately 3 months ago. They launched their mainnet for DeFi projects, CeFi projects, NFT projects, and more. They will be as well become as big as BNB in one day here, in my opinion. This is the coin where you can be buying into towards. This is a coin. This is an exchange coin where you can be investing in, and you're investing in the biggest and fastest growing exchange on the market as well. They are partnering up with UFC, with Formula One. They are taking it to the next level. They are bringing crypto adoption to the next level. And I'm part of this revolution here, and I'm part of Crypto.com. And they're burning quite a lot of tokens as well. So yeah, I'm holding it, man. I mean, I have a very good vision here for Crypto.com. Once again, I bought Crypto.com with my mindset. I was saying to myself, okay, I bought this amount of into Crypto.com. I'm going to just stake it for 10 years. I'm going to stake my Crypto.com for 10 years, and I'm going to see where I stand. Because I don't think Crypto.com, if you're going to buy it, it's a short-term investment. No, Crypto.com is for sure a long-term investment. And they are growing and growing and growing. And I just can't wait to see how big they are going to become. Because they are going to become big. And they're working on it every single day here. And their vision, cryptocurrency in every single wallet, they have a good vision. They have a good team. They're motivated. And I just like the coin. I just like the project. It just like everything combined towards it. I like marketing, how they are approaching their marketing strategy. So yeah, I like it, man. Cool coin for leverage. You can do so. Also UFC, yeah, I already told that. Yeah, they also partnered up with UFC. Pretty cool with I think $600 million deal here. $600 million. Pretty cool, right? I actually bought a huge bag here. Stelias. I mean, personally, it's pretty nice that you bought a big bag of it. But still, even though it's going to do nothing for maybe 3 months or so, I should be highly approaching Crypto.com as a long-term investment. At least that's how I did it. Bitcoin in 10 years. Bitcoin has no top, like I already tweeted. Bitcoin has no top here. We all know that Bitcoin has no top. I will be not even saying where it will be standing in 10 years. The question is if we're going to measure it still against dollars in 10 years. That's the real question. And I do think it's going to be higher than you expect. Since, of course, the inflation for the dollar will also become higher. So let me see. Yeah, indeed. They are partnering up with very nice companies, indeed. Very nice companies. So it looks to be that Bitcoin still is getting some kind of a rejection here. Still 11 minutes away before closing this one and only candle, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you think that we're going to see a breakout towards the upside or a breakdown? Let me know. But once again, saying this, guys, in the end of the day, for us traders, it doesn't matter where we're going towards. It is just going to give us opportunities anyway. So, yeah, we'll be for sure looking forward towards it. Yeah, thanks for that. No problem, Stelios. I love it. I mean, I love the live streams, guys. Let me know how you guys love it. I will be trying, of course, I will be doing a lot of videos here on my channel. But as soon as we're seeing, of course, these moves getting created, these potential moves, I will be doing these streams here. And hopefully we can be doing some more live trades. Unfortunately, we have not opened the live trade yet here. But I will be really looking forward towards it. And yeah, it will be amazing if you're already signing up here as well with the link in the description. So let me see. I see Eric saying down. Eric expects the market to move down here. I do expect, since we're having strong volume support below us, to break out towards the upside. And since as well we're right now once again knocking on the top side, I do expect a breakout towards the upside, but we never know. So that's the reason why we are going to wait for it. I see Droom as well staying down. Let me see. Bitcoin won't be measured in dollars against in 10 years. That's the quote of the century. I mean, yeah, I definitely think so, since the inflation is going to be pretty high. What they're right now doing here with printing. Do you think those last 2 candles are a bad signal, Aaron? No, not at all. Aaron, what we're right now doing here is clearing the sell orders. Of course, it's unfortunate to get a rejection, but I mean, the more times you're going to test the third level, the more likely it's going to be that you're going to break through it, absolutely through it. So, no, it's going to not be necessarily a bad thing here. No, for sure not. No, I definitely still think, yeah, we're just clearing the sell orders. Basically, what this resist line is doing over here, they're clearing sell orders over here, sell orders over here. This is basically a sell order clear. And right now, we're doing the same. And we're going to wait till we're going to break out. And we're going to break out anytime soon. Glassnode indicates upside. I mean, Glassnode is, of course, very, very nice. I like Glassnode. And for sure, I have a subscription by them. Because, guys, as well, look at this. The net realized profit and loss. Giving you signals when you can be buying and selling your Bitcoin. If you're in the red, a lot of people are in the loss. If you're in the green, a lot of people are in profit. Generally speaking, if you look to the past, always once everyone is in a loss, you can be buying very good Bitcoins. Like the pandemic crash, you could have bought it over there. You can see over here, Sunday, 7th of December, 5th of December, bear market low. You could have bought over there. A lot of people were in losses. And right now, guys, we are seeing the same. And I will be not warning you guys all too many times here. We've been already doing it so many times that it will be not saying that you want to be buying your Bitcoin right now here, because at the end of the day, it is your decision. But you can see over here as well, we're seeing a lot of net realized losses here instead of profits. So always, once everyone's a profit, you can be taking profits. Once everyone is in a loss, you should be taking accumulation into place. And how I'm approaching this stage the whole time here, I mean, my portfolio has decreased very significantly. Probably you guys as well. But I'm still loving every single day here because I've been accumulating and it will be coming back even stronger. So, yeah, Glassnode as well signifying it's a good buying opportunity. Of course, this is one metrics, but there are so many metrics which you can be looking at. So as well, the reserve risk is also a very interesting one here. There's so many so many indicators where you can be potentially look at to call, of course, if it's a good decision to buy in towards it here. And you can see as well here, we have not been even peaking out here in the reserve risk here. It's basically the price divided by the hodl bank, and we have been not even closing in towards the top here, since we have been historically doing that always in the past. So let's see how this will be reacting, of course. But does it look similar like the past here? Does it look like a top? No, not necessarily. Does it look like a blow off top? No, not at all. Not at all. And Bitcoin moving up ever so slightly once again here. Still, guys, another 7 minutes in this one only candle before closing it. Looking forward towards where we're going to close it, of course. Looking forward towards for sure. XRP to $40. I think it's ambitious, but I'm extremely bullish on XRP. I'm extremely bullish on XRP. It's possible that we're going to chop some sideways for a few days here, maybe a month. For sure, it's the summer right now, so we have been going sideways the whole time already, and I'm expecting to move up from here on. But in general, in the bigger picture, it's still sideways. So yeah. I mean, it's for sure likely. I mean, it's just likely to see. I do think August, September will be many months of a lot of volatility. July, historically seeing as well here, very boring month. Very boring month. Is the candle closure above / lower than the resistance support enough to open our trades? Oliver, the question, to right away answer your question, is it enough? What will be giving me the signal to open our trades is a 1 hourly candle close above this line, retest on this level. The retest will be your accumulation level. And the reason why you're basically doing this is to just minimize the risk. And to right away help you guys as well for a second here. Let me look at this. Let me set up, of course, over there. 36K will be. I mean, here you can see it's saying 36.3K, 4K even. But I will be using the 36K as my main take profit area. The reason why here is because it's psychological level of resistance, and I do think it is good to take some profits over there. And as well, along the way up here, I will be taking more and more profits. As well, I will be using a very tight stop loss here. And for all the people that are wondering, Why the F are you using a stop loss? Because it's extremely important. And the reason why here is because I am risking 0.8% to gain 6.6%. And if I'm right now missing out on this trade, if we see something like this playing out here, we break out, I open my trade, I get wrecked. I'm out of my trade, and I took my loss. If I'm going to see this 6 out of 10 times, it doesn't matter. Because only 4 out of the 10, or maybe even 3 out of the 10 trades, you need to be profitable. You don't need to catch every single move here. It can be as well so that you're going to reach your stop loss, and it's going to be out here. But I mean, already with this risk to reward setup, I do think it's a good setup. Otherwise, I'm not giving it. But yeah, I can't give you entry targets. I can't give you entry targets yet here, since we have not been breaking out here. So yeah, you have to be waiting for that one for sure. And like I told you before, if we are not live, just follow us on Twitter at Rover CRC. You will be checking out everything over here. You can be following us over here. You can be staying up to date by every single move that we are going to make, of course. Bitcoin moving up. That's beautiful to see. Let me take a quick sip of my water as well here, guys, in the meantime. And let me look at the chat. Sideways it is, indeed. If we go to the 24K, do you think the bull runs over? Personally, right away saying this, I don't think that we're going to 24K. Too many people anticipate it. Second of all, is the bull run over if we're going to reach 24K? In the end of the day, I mean, yeah, I mean, I have to reevaluate by then. I have to see how the daily candles are looking. I mean, it's just for me, no point of answering that question, because I don't know how the on-chain data is looking. I don't know what the exact news is. I don't know what the companies are doing. And for now on, I will be saying that bull market is not over, because with the information that I currently got, I will be saying no. But I don't know how. Maybe we have a specific reason why we're trading on 24K. You know, so it's for me. I will be not doing predictions so far ahead. I will be not doing predictions like, okay, if this is going to happen, this will be happening, and then this and this. No, that's not my strategy. I'm a trader. You know. I'm like to trade. I'm looking at usually at the lower time frames as well. But early today, of course, in the beginning of stream, I gave you a little bit of a wider view here. So, but yeah, if we're going to reach a target, I have to reevaluate. I can't give you an exact call right now here. That's just the thing that we have to be waiting for, and to see if it's going to happen. Let me see. Let me see. Elf now, lol. What? Yeah, another 2 minutes, guys, before closing this one early candle. Looks to be that we're not breaking out yet. We are extremely close towards it. Let me see. Let me see. Rover, why don't you use conditional orders to capture both scenarios? With a small stop loss here. Yeah, you can be for sure doing so, Josh Unknown. But yeah, I mean, I will be anticipating anyway, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Falling wedge on the Bitcoin 4 hourly. Let me get to Bitcoin 4 hourly. Let me get to the Bitcoin 4 hourly. So falling wedge on the Bitcoin 4 hourly. So you're talking about the significant trend line towards the downside over here. This one is not that beautiful, to be honest. This trend line on the top side. Right away saying this. But yeah, for sure, maybe you can be approaching it like a falling wedge here. That's a potential scenario that you can be creating here. I mean, it's a scenario still in the making, so I will be not really taking it as main scenario or so as well. I don't really like to connect it touch points over there on the top side, but for sure we can be maybe potentially create something like that. I mean, I was already approaching as well something like an symmetrical triangle over here. Symmetrical parallel channel towards the downside here. And basically what you can see here, you have to take this resistance line on the top side with a grain of salt here. But basically what it is saying, yeah, of course the top side has to get broken here. We have to break the downward trend here. We have to see Bitcoin trading about higher levels in order to do so. But Bitcoin looks to be ready for takeoff, guys. It looks to be ready for takeoff. It's about to close its 1 hourly candle, guys. And maybe we have to already look for a long position. I definitely think we have to be doing so. So let me search it up here. Let me search this up. And it looks to be that we are about to close this one and only candle outside of this. So if we're going to close this one and only candle outside of this resistance target, guys, we can be looking for a lot of volatility towards the upside. So make sure that you are prepared as well here, because personally, I am looking forward towards this next trade that I can be potentially taking here, since we are about to break through this resistance target here. So yeah, make sure to already set up your positions here. Personally, I will be entering my trade. I mean, we're right now not closing it outside, so this will be, of course, an invalid one here. Let me see on this chart. So yeah, we already created a wick here. This is pretty unfortunate. We were about to break out here. I was ready, of course. I'm always ready. We were trading on the 33.8k first. Right now we got pushed a little bit lower here, so still have to wait another 20 seconds here. This is pretty unfortunate that we just missed out about this trade here on the channel. So 33.7k. Or find it very strong support on 2000 EMA. We're as well finding a lot of resistance here on the on 200. So Bitcoin, it did not broke out, unfortunately, guys. I was really willing to open a live trade here. I mean, yeah, you can be approaching it like a breakup, but it is not a breakup. We have been not closing the candle outside of it. So yeah, we can still create a wick on this one. So I will be not taking it as a trade because it's too high of a risk. And I don't like to take risk here on my trades. So yeah, you can see the 200 EMA, the 200 moving average still providing us resistance. So still have to wait for that one to see how it will be reacting. But for sure, I don't see a very significant breakout. I mean, it has been a fake out, rather. You can be maybe approaching like a breakout over here. And if we're going to right now increase the valuation, I missed out. It's unfortunate, and I missed out of this trade, and it will be moving up once. It will be moving up, and it will be looking for the next opportunity. But the strategy that I will be approaching is never to FOMO into certain trades here, and I will be only entering with a good significant touch points and some good significant touch points, and as well, if I'm seeing, of course, a good risk-reward setup here. Taking off up or down. I do expect the Bitcoin to move up, to be honest, from here on. Moving up from here on is way more likely to see. But I mean, yeah, we have not right now not see this candle closing outside of it. So yeah, we have to be waiting for another 1 hour, guys. We have to wait for another hour to see where this 1 hourly candle will close here. And of course, if this 1 hourly candle is going to still close outside of it, you can be looking for your long position. As long as we're not doing so, you want to be looking and remaining neutral. So yeah, we have to wait another hour in order to open our trade. So yeah, still have to wait a little bit here. So guys, very unfortunate, but right now I will be wrapping up the stream here. Unfortunately, we have been not opening our trade yet here on the stream. I would have loved to do so, but unfortunately, we're not getting the opportunity at this moment here. So what you can be doing right now here, if you still want to be up to date about the trade that I'm going to take here with a potential 80% return here, make sure to go to my trader page at Rover CRC. Make sure to check it out over here. Make sure to follow us, because if I'm opening my trade, I will be posting every single detail about it. Every single detail about the trade I will be posting here on my Twitter page. So guys, thank you so much once again for tuning in to this amazing stream here. It was a very cool stream here. Thank you guys so much for being here once again. If you're still interested about all the thoughts that we are having here about Bitcoin, make sure to check out the previous video as well. If you're interested as well in trading, make sure to watch the previous video that we uploaded, or go back into the stream a little bit here. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys back maybe later today with another video. If we're going to see a breakout, I will be probably uploading another video about it. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.